There's another police chase to tell you about where an innocent driver who had nothing to do with the chase was killed. It has us asking questions about the chase policy. Henry County police were chasing a stolen Mazda SUV to avoid police. It made a turn back onto I-75 driving the wrong way, and it slammed head-on into a truck. 38-year-old Khalif Patterson was driving the truck and was killed. 19-year-old Adolphus Knight, who was driving the stolen car, also died. 11 Live's Elwin Lopez is taking a closer look at Henry County's chase policy and how it compares to other agencies in and outside of Atlanta. Elwin?
Yeah, Cheryl, it's the most dangerous day-to-day police activity for police officers. That's what the U.S. Department of Justice thinks of police chases. In 2015, the International Association of Chiefs of Police wrote a model policy which many police departments have adopted. The policy says only to chase someone if an officer believes the suspect presents a danger to someone or could cause serious harm if he or she flees. But not every police department follows this. There is a bill in the Georgia Senate right now considering a statewide policy making it illegal for police to chase drivers unless officers believe the suspect is involved in a serious crime like murder, armed robbery, or kidnapping. Right now, Henry County's pursuit policy is a little more broad than that. All officers are expected to make a reasonable effort to apprehend violators who flee or otherwise attempt to elude. That's how Henry County Police Department's pursuit policy starts off. But underlined a little bit further down, quote, it must be understood that every violator will not be apprehended. The policy says in some situations the most reasonable decision is to end the chase for the officer and the public safety. It gives several specific examples, like if the danger outweighs the need to continue the pursuit. In comparison, under Atlanta Police Pursuit Policy, the fleeing suspect must meet one of these three standards. The suspect possesses a deadly weapon or any object which could result in serious bodily injury. When the officer reasonably believes that the suspect poses an immediate threat of physical violence to the officer or others. And third, when there is probable cause to believe that the suspect has committed a crime involving the infliction or threatened infliction of serious physical harm. Last November, South Fulton Police Department came under scrutiny for its policy after an officer struck a van, killing 3 innocent people while chasing a stolen car. 16 days later, a new pursuit policy was implemented, banning officers from chasing stolen cars unless a forcible felony is suspected. And in Orlando, Florida, OPD says it has a long-standing policy to not pursue misdemeanor suspects. Its policy states they engage in a chase only when they have a reasonable suspicion that a fleeing suspect has committed or has attempted to commit a violent forcible felony. And in bold, pursuits for misdemeanor offenses, traffic or civil infractions are prohibited. Now in 2017, the most recent year for which NHTSA records are available, show 417 deaths in the U.S. related to police chases. But according to USA Today, those figures could be much higher because it says the agency uses police reports to determine that number. And some reports don't always spell out whether a fatality was related to a police chase. Cheryl.
All right, Elwin, thank you. To read and compare the various agencies' policies, you can go to 11live.com, click on our story on the homepage.